I had a request today in a comment to one of my videos by Stone, Bone and Fire, who sounds like an accountancy firm. It's a nice name, I like that, it's good. To show him and everyone else the two Exodus packs. So that's one, and that's the other one. So I hope that's been of help, and we'll do another video sometime in the near future, and thanks for watching. Hello, you still there? They're still there. You're not expecting more? I've done it. That's one, and that's the other. Gizzy, they can't possibly expect more. I mean, more? Did Oliver Twist get... Oliver Twist didn't get more, did he? Hello? Hello? Go away. Gizzy! Come here. Come and say hello, Gizzy. Gizzy. Oh, don't tell me you're going away as well. Bugger. Okay, right. Just for newcomers, don't ever expect anything serious, nor concise, nor to the point. And I'll just quickly show you this again. Ron of MLD won this award last year. Simply showing it to you as a reminder that this bag, this bag, the Exodus FS, I bought in its entirety. This pack, the Exodus, Ron gave me in exchange for my attending the TGO Awards last year. So that's how I came to own this bag, although I probably would have ended up buying it anyway if we hadn't have done the swap. If anyone has any questions on the other packs, I'll try and answer them or do a video on them all, because I must admit I do have all of his packs. This is the Newt. This is the Newt pack. I have done a sort of a video on this a while ago, and this is a pack that I must admit I use every single week that I go around Cheddar, and I put the blow up back system from the FS pack into this, and it actually works very well. And all my packs I like to have the bottle holders and the waste pockets, but this isn't a video on that. So just a quick rundown on the two packs. Actually, before I do that, I'm just going to get them to the scales and just do a little bit of weighing. What I'm going to do is I've put the scales there, and I'm just putting that on top, and then I'm zeroing it with that on top, so that at the moment the weight or the weights will not include this. Now, just another thing just to bear in mind, because I like to have hoods, bottle pockets and, you know, hip pockets on all my packs. Obviously the weights that I do now will include you know, waist pockets, bottle holders and hoods, not that bit there. I'll do that later. So if we do So that's 0. The reason why I've put that there is it might just help get everything on. So just check nothing's dangling. No rude comments, please. So make sure all the bits are up. Right, that is 672 grams, 23.7 ounces, or 1.7 ounces pounds. That's beyond my brain, that. 671, 672 grams. So that's what that is, 672. It's right in between. So I'm going to take that off. Now, what I want to do is, I'll give you a more detailed rundown on this pack in a minute. I just want to take out this metal rod, because it doesn't weigh much, but for a like weight, again bearing in mind there may be a few discrepancies between all the add-ons that I have, so this isn't exact necessarily, because obviously all the side pockets and bottle holders themselves may weigh slightly differently. So that's, nothing's down there. That's 754 grams. 754 grams unit, or 26.6 ounces, or 1.10.6 pounds ounces, whatever that means. But the important thing is 754 grams. I hope you're looking at not the back of my head. Yeah, 754 grams. Right, the first one was 672 grams, and this one is 754 grams. So that's around about 80 grams more, which is not a huge amount. And then if I add that on, which is the frame, takes it to 786 grams. Just writing it down because I must admit my memory is hopeless for numbers like that. So that's now 786 grams. Right, so I've done the weights. So the standard Exodus with my bits on was 672 grams, and the Exodus FS with the support, which is this, I think it's carbon fibre, 99% sure that's carbon fibre, this rod system that goes inside takes the FS pack up to 786 grams. So that is 114 grams heavier, the FS pack over the standard pack. So if I give you a rundown on the standard pack, as I say, the external of them is identical. I put bungee cord on both of them, which is handy for, you know, tripods and other things like that, and can also be used for compressing it if needed, which I've not needed to do, but I use it for holding things in place. So you get the compression strappy things, you get a large bellows type mesh pocket, which you've seen in my other videos, and on this pack I can easily get any one of my shelters in there, mountain laurel design shelters in there, plus platypus water bottles, and if I rig it correctly, my small gorilla pod will fit in there as well. And then you get two external side pockets, again bellows side pockets on each side, and both of these have cord inside them that you can tighten up. So if you put something in, you don't want it to fall out, you can tighten up those pockets, and that's on both of them. With these packs you have side compression straps, so you can bring the sides in on both sides. So you can tighten that up, and as I say, you get a really good sturdy waist strap and buckle to go around your hips and hold it in position. And again, of course, I put the pockets on, which are extra with these packs, of course. Another thing with these packs, you have full straps that come all the way up, and that's where if you want to put one of these on, and Ron did send me this one, if you want to put one of these on, then they just, you would have to get it on, I must admit, you would have to take the water bottle holder off. You would then, that strap just goes on there, that's one. So you would take the water bottle holder off, you would then slide this up with that bungee cord back there. That would slide up behind there and then would clip on up there. Or of course you could take a water bottle holder off and you could put it down there, and you can put a few knickknacks or something like that in that pocket. I haven't used it yet, I must admit, but I think it, it could be useful for something. So that's the external of that, and then the lid on this one, I have the old system which Ron uses, or used, which is a clip and webbing type system, and then that straps or does up around here like that, and that clips on there. The newer system uses cords on it. I'm not quite sure which one I prefer actually. On these bigger packs, I must admit I do like the webbing. On the smaller packs, the draw cords are okay. But I must admit on these I do like this old style personally, but that's just me. So that's the Exodus, standard Exodus pack, and as I say, that is, hello, and that is, as I say, 672 grams with all of the attachments on. So if you take all of those off, obviously it's going to be a lot lighter. It's pretty obvious that, isn't it, Bess? Even you could work that out. Oh, thank you, kissing me. Yeah. What have we been licking and then you go and lick me on the face? We're trying to do a very sensible, serious video here, Bess. Well, hello, Gizzy. So that's the standard Exodus. The FS version is cosmetically identical. You've got exactly the same pockets on the outside, the same draw cord, so I won't go over all that again. Where the difference lies, and I'll just bring the camera in, I think. Right, I think I've got that. Where the difference lies is, I'll just bring this one back again a minute, is the standard Exodus. You just have the plain back material there. Best, that's not at all helpful. You're dribbling everywhere, and now they've got a picture of your ear hole. Hello, Bess. Come back round this way. So the back of that one looks like. There are, oh, Gizzy. There are a couple of hanging loop thingies in there. You could technically hang a water bladder or something in there. I've never done that, and I must admit I don't think I ever would. This one, which is now the FS version, you also have the hanging loops there and there. The difference is the back system. And the back system here, you have, I don't know what it's called, it's like a pouch type of thing. And in the pouch, which obviously goes all the way to the bottom, at the bottom of it, you might just be able to, so just looking at the screen, on each side you have these two sleeves, and these sleeves are all the way, where's my, I'm still trying to figure out where my hand is, are down here. So the two sleeves are here and here inside the sleeve. So what you do is you take the roddy thing and it goes inside the sleeve, but it doesn't just go loose in there. It's obviously a lot more thorough than that. You put the rod inside each of those sleeves, and I must admit they're a little bit fiddly, which is why really you don't ever want to take them out, although they're not normally this fiddly. A little lighter. That's one. That's the other. It's come out, that one now. Right, that's got them both into the sleeves. I tell you, do things live on film, and it sure as I don't work out as easily. Right, now then, where are we? Once you've then got them into the sleeves in each side, you then have to have the Velcro like that, and you then pull the flap over there and over there, and you then ignore this flappy bit out here. You have another piece of Velcro underneath that goes around the frame, and then is secured in place there. Now, when you've done that, once you've done that, you then have this open pocket with a rigid frame. It's flexible, of course. I think of bending it, but it is a rigid frame. Now, this came with it, and that, when it's blown up, fits down in there, and you blow it up with a puffer that's supplied, and you then put that back there, and carefully, mind that nozzle, pull that over there, and you pull that velcro there, and that velcro there, just tighten that up, let's get it reasonably neat. Sorry, I made a little bit of a meal of it. And then that is the back support. I was just readjusting the camera there, so hopefully that's in shot. And that's the back support. So you now have a rigid back in there. Now, you need to weigh that. And of course I probably should have weighed it actually before I put that in. Right, I did a load of filming after I was weighing it, and I went to check what was happening, and the buffer must have filled up. So that's something I'll have to keep an eye on. So, and of course I'd taken this out and I was chatting and everything, so I'll just have to backtrack. When this was in there and I weighed it, it was 845 grams. So the Exodus FS with the full back system and obviously all the doodads attached on the outside is 845 grams. The standard Exodus without the back system is 672 grams. And the difference between the two, I just got the calculator, is 173 grams. So the Exodus without the back system, let's say 672. The Exodus with the back system is 845. That's a difference of around about 173 grams. Now I was asked for an opinion on the advantages and disadvantages, or my thoughts between the two. I think if you're carrying reasonable weight, I'll leave you to decide what's reasonable. If you're carrying reasonable weight with just, you know, your winter sleeping bag and a few other bits of bobs and a couple of days of food or something like that, and it's not too heavy and you haven't got too much strapped to the outside, then the standard Exodus is fine. You can you know, put your sleeping mat in there, which you've seen me do on the other videos. Just fold it up into about a third and it will fit down in there, and that acts as a very good back support. I've not had a problem with that at all. So I think for most uses you know, if you're using a frameless pack, then the Exodus is fine. You won't have any problems with that at all. If you want to use the framed version, then you could do what I do, and you could take this out, which obviously saves you about 114 grams or something around about that figure. And then when you have your sleeping mat, fold it up into half and then into thirds, and your sleeping mat will fit down in that space. So, you know, you could dispense with that, save a little bit of weight, put your mat down there, and then of course you can then fold this up over with your mat inside that pocket, and it's then obviously very well protected in there. Where I think this would be really handy would probably be winter backpacking, where maybe you needed to have maybe extra food or something like that, and you were making it extra heavy, or maybe you were needing to strap extra stuff to the outside of it, and where you know you may want the extra back support. So it really would be up to you which one you went for. So far I've not had any problem with any of the frameless packs. You know, I think for the moment I'd rather save the weight, but you know, this one has the back support if you want it. Just one thing I just noticed, the FS version has this mesh type stuff at the bottom for a little bit of lumbar support or whatever that is, and also has some load lifters on the shoulders, which the other packs don't have. So this does come with load lifters. So I mean, really, I'm really not experienced enough or qualified enough to say when you should or shouldn't use a framed pack over a frameless pack. That's really up for, you know, other people to discuss and everything. I've been fine with the frameless pack, but I will use this certainly now and then. So I hope that's of use and benefit to people. And unfortunately, as I say, I lost some video earlier on. I think the video turned off where Gizzy came in and was saying hello to everybody. So I'm afraid we missed a bit of Gizzy. And again, this thing here, this small pocket, will strap on here as well, or in place of the water bottles. So that's the two Exodus packs, and I think I've waffled on enough. So I hope that's of benefit. If you've got any questions or comments, you know, paste them. If you've liked the video, please feel free to like, and if you want to share with other people, you know, please feel free to do that as well. And until next time, thank you.